Ancient India, very powerful king, conquers many lands, but also wise king, wants to grow spiritually. Whichever land he conquers, he picks the wisest man from there, brings him in, makes him part of his council of the wise. He has collected 12 really wise people from different parts of the world, his council of the wise. Their job is to keep him centered, keep him stable, keep him anchored in wisdom. Everything goes fine till one day he's in the middle of a battle. And he has a big realization. Comes back, calls the council of the wise. He says, listen, you've been teaching me this wisdom for so many years and I love it. It feels really good, tastes really sweet. You know, they say there is a proverb which is a very beautiful one. It's from the Magasali language, something like this, right? But they say wisdom is like sugar cane. Even when you chew it till the end, it's sweet. What a nice thing, huh? Sugar cane is like that. You keep chewing it right at the end, you keep squeezing, it's still sweet. So, king says, all this wisdom you have been giving me is very sweet. I like the taste of it. But today I realize that when I'm in the middle of the battle, when there's a sword coming on my throat, I don't remember any of the wisdom. I forget it all. So if I don't remember it, what good is it? So now I'm going to set you a new task. You have 3 months to condense all the spiritual wisdom into one sentence, which I can remember wherever I go, even in the middle of the battle. Because I can't remember all these big books and, lectures and talks. Give me one sentence which I can remember. And that sentence should keep me stable. That should keep me stable. No matter what happens, good or bad, it should keep me stable. That's the essence, right? So 3 months they have, difficult task. When you put 12 wise people together and ask them to come to an agreement, oh my God, fools can arrive at an agreement. Intelligent people cannot. How can they? Because they think of all the different options. And for everything somebody else says, they're thinking of a counter argument. Do you follow? Fools can't do that. It's easy to get an agreement out of fools. But wise people, very difficult to get an agreement. So put 12 wise people together and come up with one sentence. They can't. Time passes. They're down to the last week anyway. Last day, they come to him. They've been shrinking the wisdom. They say, we have one paragraph. And he says, no, I will not accept this one paragraph. You have till sundown. Bring me one sentence. Otherwise, off with your heads. Nothing motivates human beings like punishment. So in desperation, they go to the enlightened teacher who's living on the hill and they put their predicament before him. And he says, is that your problem? That's all? Here, take this sentence to the king. He writes something down, gives it to them. They take it to the king. The king reads it and he says, you know what? You've arrived at it. This is the one sentence that'll keep me stable no matter what. Good, bad, right, wrong happens in my life. If I remember this, I'll be peaceful and stable. I'll go through life happily. And what is that sentence? 5 words only. 5 words only. And if you follow it, it will keep you very stable as you go through your life. Doesn't matter what life is. And remember when I said, today is also the day to remember the big picture. So while you're the potter creating that clay, it is also the moment, it is also the time while you're creating the clay to remember the big picture. And what is the big picture? Exactly what the king was told. This too shall pass away. This too shall pass away. In other words, create out of choice, but don't get caught up in your creation. Because that too shall pass away. Didn't I start with that lesson? I started with that lesson. See, I'm ending with it. Everything passes away. Everything passes away. Life passes away. My creation passes away. My age passes away. See, my day passes away. My love passes away. Everything passes away. What stays? What stays? Only my inner being, something that doesn't pass away. my essence, my soul, that stays. That's the truth.